So, besides pigeons, I do have other pets and stuff. So, figured I'd take a little quick video to show you guys what I do with my pigeon eggs that I don't want. Sometimes birds lay them out of habit, or it's just a pair that I was seeing if they would bond and get together. So, here's what I do with my leftover pigeon eggs. I got these guys. They're scavengers. They're invasive. And I got two males and a female. I actually have to get them separated. So let's see if I could toss these in there without getting my hand bit off. They're a little friendly, to say the least. Okay, that's the female, that one that's moving kind of fast. She's the one that's gonna probably get the egg first. They're gonna fight for it, one of the two. That fat boy's a male. And get my hand out. So yeah, these things are natural egg eaters. That's why they're invasive here in South Florida. People are mad because they had a breeder kind of let them go in a certain area of town. Actually, look, I think that egg had a baby. It was one of my homers that I wanted to be a surrogate, and I ended up pulling the eggs. One of the birds I was breeding ended up flipping the nest over, so I had to take the surrogate's eggs out, and obviously, hopefully the egg got saved because the powder ended up flipping the nest over. So hopefully that one egg that remained, they didn't crack. Hopefully the surrogates are able to, hopefully it wasn't sitting out too cold and they could hatch it. But anyways, back to these guys. These guys, there's an invasive population already here in South Florida. They eat crocodile eggs, alligator eggs, turtle eggs themselves. These things are voracious. I feed them the pigeon eggs, chicken eggs, mice once in a while, cat food. You can tell this fat guy, he's thinking about eating the egg. Now the female, she's usually the one that gets the least amount of food, so you can see her going to work, because you can tell this guy has his share of food. Look at his tail. He's also the one that eats, bananas, fruit, anything I throw in there, this guy usually eats. The other ones are more picky. But her, you could tell from her size, she's the one that gets the leftovers. So yeah, I got a couple of other things besides the pigeons. But these guys, all I do is throw a pot of water in there, a place to hide, and it's been kind of cold, so they're brumating. They kind of go into like a little state of hibernation where they don't use up too much energy. But they usually come on and warm themselves up and then hide the rest of the day a little. So yeah, luckily for her, I think she got she ate all 3 of the eggs, or at least 2 of them. So I'm gonna let these guys go. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't release pets that get too big to feed. Imagine having to feed this thing rats or cat food, or it becomes a toll, and sometimes people just let them go. Or breeders have them outside in a cage like what I have, and there's a storm or hurricane or something like that. These guys can climb, so that's why you see these pavers out here. Latches. And this is kind of small for them. They need something bigger, at least for 3 of them. There should only be at least 1 or 2 in here, tops. I need something bigger, but again, I have the yard full of pigeon houses and lofts and things like that, so these guys are my cleaner uppers. They clean up anything that's left over, any dead chicks, whatever, any bad, I'm still doing my bird thing. But I have these guys always clean up any leftovers that nothing goes to waste here at Squab Mob. Alright guys, happy Martin Luther King Day.